Welcome back to Local Health Now with Guthrie. I'm Sarah Backwitz, joined here by Dr. Ziauddin, a breast surgeon and the breast program director here at Robert Packer Hospital. Now, right now we are in the Cancer Center at Robert Packer, but we're right above the high-risk breast cancer center. Can you tell me a little bit about what that clinic is?
Yeah, so it's in the surgery clinic. It's a branch of the breast surgery clinic. It's a place where women who are evaluated to be at higher risk than average for breast cancer come for their screening. And in that clinic, so in our breast imaging center, many women who get their screening will have a risk evaluation done to estimate, using a risk model to evaluate their breast cancer risk. If they're found to be at a risk greater than 20% based on a model, then they're referred to us. Or if women have a family history and want to come see us because they're concerned that they may have a higher risk because they have many relatives who've been diagnosed with breast cancer or ovarian cancer, they may make appointments with us, and we see them, sometimes twice a year for their screening and breast exam, and also discuss with them strategies to decrease breast cancer risk.
Right, and you mentioned a screening process, so tell me, why might screening look a little different for someone who is high risk?
So if there is increased risk of breast cancer, we want to do enhanced screening with a little more intense screening, since these women are so in general you do screening for people who are at risk for a certain disease. All women we recommend getting mammograms starting at age 40. If there's increased risk, then we recommend adding MRI, for example, for enhanced screening.
So if someone does get screened and there is an issue found, what comes next?
So we have a breast imaging center of excellence, and our breast imaging radiologists are able to do all kinds of breast biopsies. If there is an abnormality detected on screening, usually a patient will need a biopsy, and usually mammogram guided or ultrasound guided or MRI guided biopsies can all be done in our breast imaging center. And then depending on the diagnosis, patients, if it's benign, that's great. If someone is diagnosed with breast cancer, we do have a NAPBC accredited multidisciplinary breast cancer program. And so, patients would go through the steps for being evaluated and treated for breast cancer if they are diagnosed.
Right, and so to even begin that process, they'll have to make an appointment here. How can they go about doing that?
So any evaluation for breast symptoms should begin in our breast imaging center. It can also begin in our breast surgery clinic. So to make an appointment in either of these locations, people may call 866-GUTHRIE or go to guthrie.org and look up either the breast imaging center or our high-risk breast clinic.
All right, well, thank you for that information, Dr. Ziauddin, and thanks so much for joining us today on Local Health Now with Guthrie during Breast Cancer Awareness Month. So thanks for watching. I'm Sarah Backwitz.